How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video talking about Beastars. We'll be talking about Season 2, Episode 11, Scatter Your Scales. This is interesting, and it kind of leads up. It's the episode that I'm assuming is going to be the final episode that leads to Legoshi and Riz in their duel. But anyways, to kind of set us up, we have Legoshi doing something that may hopefully cause him to be stronger, and that being by eating a moth larva. And I guess the thing, what they're trying to do is kind of him after eating a form of life to kind of show respect and care for, you know, life itself. And if anything, by eating the insect, he will, you know, inevitably regret for what he's done and so on. There's some philosophy going on with this. I mean, honestly, the way I kind of interpreted it was him trying to further respecting life by eating the insect. Heck, well, if anything, it's better than, you know, the other stuff. And surprisingly, after the whole hallucinogenic episode where after he eats the moth larva, he talks to Mothra. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. It's not Mothra. It was a moth the size, like basically the same size as him. I'm only calling it Mothra because, you know, it's funny. But anyways, yeah, so he talks to Mothra, and they kind of do this whole philosophical conversation about respecting life and so on, and yada yada. Afterwards, Legoshi wakes up, and apparently he gets all of his fur back. Neat. So, at this point now, it's, you know, getting closer and closer to the confrontation. So, at some point, Legoshi, in probably one of the funniest scenes so far, and for some reason it kind of reminded me back to when I was playing, was it Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you have Legoshi in drag, which honestly I think is one of the funniest moments. He goes, he kind of disguised himself to go talk to Louis to tell him about the fight, and asked him to, you know, not take part, but at least to, you know, come by and watch, at the very least. So at first Louis doesn't want to, but inevitably, I guess, Louis has a respect for his friend and respect for carnivores, and basically decides to leave the Shishigumi, and ask Iboki to drive him, which ends with, by the way, they have a conversation in the car, and when they go into a tunnel, we hear gunshots. So don't know what happens, but either way, we do have a moment where I can't believe I'm gonna joke about this, but yeah, Pina dead. Pina dead. Pina ends up trying to lure Riz again, but to an extent his plan fails. I guess what he planned on doing for Riz was trying to bait him to talk and record him, but Riz was actually smart enough to realize the whole situation, and Riz decides to eat Pina. At least that's what I interpreted. Cause, good lord, I think that's the only thing we can only assume is what happened, because the last thing we see of Pina is basically Riz grabbing the camera and almost crushing it. So I can only assume at this point Pina is not only dead, but inside Riz's stomach. So the episode, besides, you know, the moment with Louis and Iboki, the episode second to last scene of the episode shows Legoshi and Riz about to start their duel, and kind of baits Legoshi. Riz baits Legoshi in anger by kind of by taunting with the fact that, hey, I just ate your friend. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching the next and last episode of the season. So this was interesting, really cool way to kind of build up for the last episode. I'm excited, can't wait to watch it. And with that, I'm gonna say don't have anything else I need to say. With that, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and peace.